Washington, D.C., New York City, and the countdown on the East Coast is underway. A matter of seconds, less than 45 seconds now, as we go down to approaching 30 seconds before the new millennium on the East Coast of the United States.
The fabled ball, now a Waterford crystal creation, is about to drop in Times Square. We will be there.
And let's get the sunrise and behind the Lincoln Memorial.
marvelous thing about this, among many marvels, is that the weather is so extraordinarily good on the East Coast.
And you know, Bernie, I guess we're going to say it and say it again, but after all the worry, and we don't want to discount the possibility of anything going in the wrong direction, but to say that we are now, what, 9 minutes past midnight, and so far the pictures are all positive. It's celebration, it's lights, it's dancing, and a lot of happy faces.
The Tropicana, Havana, Cuba. Our bureau chief there, Lucia Newman, told us a short while ago that people do not necessarily celebrate this millennium this year. Next year, but not this year.
That's right, next year, and whatever the government says goes in Cuba.
Did we say Happy New Year to each other?
We didn't. Happy New Year, Bernie.
Thank you. And a Happy New Year to all the women and men of CNN around this globe who have been working so tirelessly for the past few months to bring you this story as we've been bringing it to you since yesterday morning, and we shall continue for days to come.
You know, Bernie, there was a poll, I mentioned a poll a minute ago. There was a poll that CNN and Time did not long ago, and what will you be doing at midnight on New Year's Eve? 62% said kissing someone. So I guess we just saw some of the 62%.
Well, Wolf Blitzer's not kissing anyone at the mall, are you, Wolf? And Fred Hickman? I doubt that you're doing that in New York's Times Square. Gentlemen?
I'm not kissing anyone, but I want to wish Fred Hickman a Happy New Year. You got a nice party going on over there, Fred.
Well, you're not doing too bad yourself in Washington, Wolf. Happy New Year to you, too. It's wonderful. You can't lose on a night like this. What a wonderful occasion this is.
I'll tell you, this is one of the most exciting moments here at the Washington Mall. You know, they're behind the Lincoln Memorial. You're seeing pictures of the Lincoln Memorial right now. There was a sun that was coming up. We really couldn't do justice on television. You had a lot more cameras over there at Times Square getting all those great pictures. And I'm not trying to belittle what you were seeing over there, but here it was in the midst of what we saw here in Washington. Actual fire that was going on down this reflecting pool that's seen so much history over the years. It was just a thrilling moment. Goosebumps all over my body as I was trying to experience it. I was just grateful that we could all get through this moment, given all the buildup of Y2K, the computer bug. At least for now, so far, so good. Fred?
Well, isn't it a wonderful thing? You know, we have 2 million people compressed to this small area here in Midtown Manhattan, no incidents, and you know, it's been just a loving experience for everybody involved here. Spirits are so high, and my hope, I guess, for the new year for all of us is that we can continue on with that good feeling and carry it over into other areas of our lives and perhaps, you know, enjoy ourselves a lot more than we have the last 1,000 years. We should do this again in 3,000. What do you think?
We should do it again. In fact, you know, the amazing thing, and I can see hundreds of people. I don't know if you can see the faces around this reflecting pool, but everyone is really packed. You can't even move. It's packed. But everyone is being really nice. They're being very friendly. There's nothing, no negative vibes I'm getting at all. I'm just getting positive vibrations from everyone around me. It's been a real thrilling experience.
Yeah, the same for me. And I have to admit this to you. I've been to Super Bowls. I've covered many of them in my days in sport. I've covered World Series. I've covered any kind of sporting event you can think of. Heavyweight championship fights right here in New York City, as a matter of fact. But I have never, ever seen anything this thrilling, this exciting, and this historic that I've had a chance to be a part of. And it's just been a real pleasure, and it's been a real pleasure jousting with you, my good friend Wolf.
Hey, you know, we had a lot of fun.
I didn't mean a word of it.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. You had one advantage. You had the mayor of New York, Mayor Giuliani. Too bad we couldn't get the First Lady, Mrs. Clinton, over here. We could have had the two of them arguing a little bit over who was doing a better job.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll see you here next year this time, and we'll do it again. I'll give you another shot.
Hey, Happy New Year to all my friends in New York. You know, I'm from Buffalo.
I know that. And a Bills guy, I don't want to be talking out of school. Happy New Year to my family, too, back in Springfield, Illinois. And of course, you, Bernie and Judy.
You guys
and Judy.
You guys
Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year to both of you.